So gummies are really interesting, right? Because everybody loves to take their health or their nutrition in a candy, right? Everybody loves candy, okay, right? And so when CBD came out and it began to really, show all of these incredible benefits and it was available to everyone, the one product that just seemed to really, really take off was the gummy, putting CBD into a candy, into a gummy. But the problem with that is this, okay, right? Is that these gummies, they're very expensive to make. And the reason why they're expensive to make is because you can't make them just in any place. Because most products that make candies sell them to kids. And you got to make sure that, none of these places are willing to actually use an ingredient like CBD because it doesn't fit with kind of their whole manufacturing thing. So you got to find a manufacturer that's able to build your product with all of the regulations and all the safety that you need for something that like CBD. So all of these companies came out and they basically just would buy gummies from these candy manufacturers and they would coat them and they would powder them with CBD. They'd essentially take, CBD, they'd, in a powdered form, they'd throw the gummy into a bin. This is exactly how it happened. Heat it up a little bit and then they would tumble it. It was in a tumbler. And the CBD would coat the gummy. But that's not a very uniform way of doing that. You don't know how much is actually getting stuck to the gummy. It's just, this is why there's not a lot of testing from those companies. Okay, right? And so, what we did, we said, listen, if we're going to introduce a product that's like a gummy, what we're going to do is we're going to go, above and beyond and make sure that it is uniform. And how you do that is by you actually infuse the CBD into the, for us, it's a vegan, all natural, base, a pectin base, if you will, right? And we make sure that it's super uniform and that it has all of the testing so people know that, it actually has the 25 milligrams. But here's something unique that we did. When you take a gummy, that's an ingestible. Okay, right? So you're going to chew that gummy, you're going to swallow it, it's going to go to the liver, it's going to do this first pass thing, and then it's going to get into the bloodstream, which is great, okay, right? But you get a delayed response, but the value of the delayed response is oftentimes it's longer lasting, okay, right? Rather than a sublingual or something like that. But what we did is we actually made our gummy almost like it's a cross between a lozenge and a gummy. So it's a harder, more dense gummy so that you're actually kind of sucking on it, which then allows the absorption into the gum, and you're going to get immediate kind of benefit. But then you're also then going to chew it a little later, you're going to swallow it, and then now you're going to get the long-term benefit. So this is the cool thing that we did that was going to provide the person what the regular gummy didn't, which was I had to wait longer for the benefit, right? And so that's the uniqueness of kind of all of the Pros products, but that's what we did with something as simple as a gummy, how we made it better so that you would be able to get a greater benefit and it can be used in a lot of different ways.